Welcome to the Foxwell TPMS products training video. This is Andrew from Foxwell TPMS. In this video I will explain to you how and which ways you can program a Foxwell Universal TPMS sensor with a Foxwell T2000 tool. With the Foxwell T2000 TPMS tool, you can program a blank Foxwell T10 Universal sensor in 4 different ways. Programming by auto create ID number. Programming by manually ID number input. Programming by copying the ID from an activated old sensor. Programming by copying the ID through OBD by obtaining registered ID numbers from the vehicle's ECU. Automatic create. This function is best to use if the vehicle you are working on is auto relearn or does not have any complications with position relearn procedure. First, select the vehicle you are working on from the T2000 tool. It is crucial to choose the correct year and model of the vehicle. Prepare one or more Foxwell Universal sensors and place them in front of the tool. The Foxwell T2000 tool allows you to program up to 16 sensors at a time. On the next page, select the Sensor Program option and then choose the Auto Create 1 to 16 option. Keep the tool and the sensors still while the T2000 tool detects the sensors to be programmed. If the tool correctly identifies the number of sensors to be programmed, press the Yes button and continue holding the sensors in front of the tool. If the number of detected sensors is incorrect, make sure there are no other Foxwell sensors nearby. Remove any other sensors and try again. Once the sensors are programmed, in the next screen you will see the new ID number of the programmed sensor. Now this sensor is ready to use in the chosen vehicle. Depending to the vehicle chosen, you may need to do position relearn of the new sensor to the vehicle ECU. To learn more about position relearn types offered by Foxwell T2000 tool, you can watch our other training videos. Manual create ID number. This function is best to use if you have the registered ID number of the broken sensor on hand and if the vehicle is complicated to register the new sensor ID number to its ECU. First, select the vehicle you are working on from the T2000 tool. It is crucial to choose the correct year and model of the vehicle. Prepare only one Foxwell Universal sensor and place it in front of the tool. In this function you can create one sensor in each input. Now you can select from the Sensor Program menu the Manual Create option. Next screen you will have a space that you can enter manually the written ID number on the old sensor of the vehicle with the help of buttons on the tool. Once the sensor is programmed, in the next screen you will see the inserted ID number of the new programmed sensor. Now this sensor is ready to use in the chosen vehicle to replace old sensor. As you program the missing broken sensor's ID number, this new sensor should work in the same way as cloned the previous broken sensor. Clone by activation. This programming option is best used when cloning a set of sensors for winter tires or when the old sensor to be replaced can be scanned with the tool. After cloning the old sensor, make sure that you do not keep the old sensor in or around the vehicle. Having the same sensor ID number in 2 sensors can confuse the vehicle's TPMS system. First, select the vehicle you are working on using the T2000 tool. It is crucial to choose the correct year and model of the vehicle. Prepare only one Foxwell Universal sensor and place it in front of the tool. In this function, you can create one sensor in each input. Now, from the Sensor Program menu, select the Clone by Activation option. You will see a screen with empty sensor information. In this screen, please scan the old sensor that will be cloned. Then, the sensor ID information will appear on the screen. Place the new sensor to be programmed and keep it still until the programming is complete. Once the sensor is programmed, you can now use it to replace the old sensor. Clone by OBD. This sensor programming function is best used when you have one or more faulty sensors in a vehicle. It is always advisable to program a new sensor with the registered ID number in the vehicle's ECU. The best way to obtain the registered sensor ID numbers is by connecting to the vehicle's ECU and retrieving them. First, select the vehicle you are working on using the T2000 tool. It is crucial to choose the correct year and model of the vehicle. Prepare only one Foxwell Universal sensor and place it in front of the tool. In this function, you can create one sensor in each input. Connect the T2000 tool to the vehicle's OBD2 port using its connection cable. Engage the hand brake, turn on the ignition, and keep the engine off. Now, from the Sensor Program menu, select the Clone by OBD option. After connecting to the vehicle's ECU, the next screen will display the registered ID numbers in the vehicle's ECU. Use the arrows to choose the necessary sensor ID number to be copied and press the Yes button. The tool will detect the new sensor and program it with the selected ID number. Now, this sensor is ready to be used in the vehicle as a replacement for the old sensor with the same ID number. This way, there is no need to register the new ID number with the vehicle's ECU. In this video I explain to you how and which ways you can program a Foxwell Universal TPMS sensor with a Foxwell T2000 tool. You can use also other TPMS tools or TPMS featured diagnostic tools offered by Foxwell to programming a Foxwell TPMS sensor. If you still need help about using any Foxwell tool for TPMS servicing, please get in touch with us via our direct support email, support@foxwelltpms.com, or write an inquiry in the foxwelltpms.com technical support page. Thanks for using Foxwell TPMS products. See you in our next videos.